Shalom Akim. First and foremost, and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors unto the Elders Apostles Great Millstone, the Elders Great Millstone, and of course, peace and blessings under the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, servant him in truth and sincerity. Yes, on the brother Chayaba from GMS Plain Tables Camp, coming back with another lesson to spirit. Yeah, and this lesson will be based on, or what, entitled among the lines of, the Lord did not make the promised land into a state. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai did not intend for the promised land to become a state. And of course, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because, again, that's very well true. The Lord did not intend for Israel, for Israel to be deemed as a state. And, not only deemed as a state, way smaller than what he actually promised. Because, when you look at the modern day size of Israel, again, is nothing compared to what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai promised actually unto the real Israelites. And of course I say real Israelites because we already know that those are imposters in the land. Those are Edomites, which is Esau Edom, which is a so-called white man. Edomites dwell over there in the land today, in the state of Israel. And again, they're imposters. And they're being made known amongst the whole world, everything that they're doing right now in the world, against Gaza and Hamas. They're being made known. So it says Exodus chapter 23 and 31. So this is going to get into the promised, the promise, or we can start at verse 28. It says, Exodus chapter 23 and 28, it says, and I will send hornets before thee, which will drive out the Hivite, the Canaanite, and the Hittite from before thee. It says, I will not drive them out before thee in 1 year, lest the land become desolate, and the beasts of the field multiply against thee. It says, by little and little I will drive them out before thee. Or like it says, by little and little I will drive them out from before thee, until thou be increased and inherit the land. It says, verse 31, and I will set thy bounds from the Red Sea even unto the sea of the Philistines, and from the desert unto the river, for I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand, and thou shalt drive them out before thee. See? So right here, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Lord, he's stating the bounds, the borders of the promised land. Which when you link this up, it's nothing, again, it's the promised land is a lot bigger than, the state of Israel. Again, they call it Israel, which is not. Israel means Yasharallah, which means he is the prince of power. And the Edomites there in their land, they're ruling our land currently. They are without a doubt not the prince of the power. They're the prince of Satan. The scriptures that describe how there's going to be a physical counterpart of Satan. There's going to be a man after the workings of Satan. That's who they are. So it says, Joshua chapter 104, from the wilderness and this Lebanon, even unto the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and unto the great sea toward the going down of the sun shall be your coast. So let's go ahead and look up the promised land on a map. So I just searched it up, and this is what it will look like. This is modern day, or they have the modern, or what they're showing the outline of the promised land upon a modern day map. So you see Saudi Arabia, you see Egypt, you see Iraq, you see Syria, you see Turkey. And look how small the state of Israel is compared to the actual promised land. The border you see, so you see the borders of the promised land, how it extends. pretty much, again, it extends throughout these different regions. So what the Lord did not promise, now I'm pulling up the state of Israel, how it looks like on Google Maps. The Lord did not intend, again, for Israel to be this small. Or really, again, the real nation of Israel is not this small, which is what the promised land is not this tiny. Going, and what does this prove? This proves that those are not the people. The Lord did not say, I'm going to deliver you and and what the promised land is going to be this size. No, the size is laid out right here. And if we scroll down, well, you see more about how the promised land looks like. So you see Greater Israel. Got this pulled up. This is how it will look like, the promised land. So, hey, without a doubt, those are not the people. Let's go ahead and read Ezekiel, and again, what the true people would, which way you can get that in Deuteronomy chapter 28, 14 on down. You're going to get the curses that the real Israelites will go through, which again, all that applies to the so-called Negro, Native American, Latino. What, we were the ones who were delivered upon enslaved ships onto the Americas, onto the new Egypt, because it said how we're going to be brought into Egypt on ships. Of course, that's speaking about the modern day Egypt, which is America. America is that new Egypt. It's not necessary for because what the ancient Israelites, obviously it wouldn't be, back then it wouldn't be necessary for them to travel onto Egypt through ship. You could get there by foot. But what, for America, you would have to take a ship. So that's how we know Deuteronomy chapter 28, 64, or 68 rather, is speaking about, again, it's speaking about a new Egypt, a modern day Egypt. So yeah, let's go ahead and get Ezekiel chapter 36 and 22. So it says, therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus say the Lord Yahweh, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for mine holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whether ye went. It says Ezekiel chapter 36 and 23, and I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them, and the heathen shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, say the Lord Yahweh, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. There you have it. And how's that going to happen? It says, verse 24, for I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries and bring you in. It says, bring you into your own land. See? And what this links up to Deuteronomy chapter 28, 64, how the Israelites were scattered amongst all nations. The Israelites were scattered amongst all nations and amongst all people. Of course, you're going to have most Israelites, of course, or the bulk of Israelites were brought here onto the Americas, so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and of course also the Negroes. But again, our people have been scattered amongst all nations, meaning you're going to have our people having the appearance of these other nations, because again, they've been dwelling there for generations. So of course they're going to take the appearance of that nation. Yeah, so it says, for I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries. So it didn't say Eastern Europe only. And then, what, we're going to be brought into the promised land. No, out of all countries. And our what? Again, the real Israelites will be scattered amongst all countries, not just Eastern Europe. It says, and bring you into your own land. It says, verse 25, then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you. It says, a new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh and give you an heart of flesh. Yeah, what is this? This is a perfect mind. This is a perfect spirit. This is a perfect mind right here. Meaning what? It says, verse 27, and I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and you shall keep my judgments and do them. See? Meaning we're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments. Once this actually happens, which this right here is the second covenant, we're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments written within, hardwired within us, meaning that we're never going to sin again. Which what? Again, if those people in the land today, the state of Israel today, deem themselves to be the children of the Lord, and they received all these promises, why don't they have a perfect mind? Why don't they have? Because what, they're over there sinning in the land. I mean, that land is filthy, man. You know, they have these different pink parades, and they're eating quote unquote kosher pork, which again, pork cannot be kosher because it's unclean according to Leviticus chapter 11. You're not supposed to be eating pork. But guess what? They do oral circumcision. And just a whole manner of things, man. I mean, we heard about that one the Jayish, what's it called? The synagogue, that was revealed, they had underground tunnels. They're hey, they found high chairs, just high chairs for babies, and just baby toys, and just a whole bunch of manner of weird things, man. And again, that's the spirit of the Edomites, especially Amalek, the chief tribe of the nation of Edom, which is the most wicked people on the planet Earth, Amalek. Which again, Esau is a so-called white man, but you have a head tribe of the so-called white man, which is Amalek, the J, the people in the state of Israel who call themselves the children of the Lord, that they deem themselves the children of the Lord. Those are the same people who run all these corporations. They own all the money in the world. They own the banks. So it says, verse 28 of Ezekiel chapter 36, and ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. See? Verse 29, I will also save you from all your uncleanness, it says uncleannesses. And I will call for the corn, and will increase it, and lay no famine upon you. See? And not to mention, again, so not only are we going to be perfect and clean from all sin and, in a perverseness and in a wickedness, again, we're going to be perfect, and also there's not going to be any more war. Because those people in the land today are battling. There's a war right now as we speak. People dying, crying, and the scriptures do not prophesy that once the real Israelites are back in the land. And keep in mind, once the real Israelites are back in the land, that's going to be by a great deliverance. It's not going to be by planes or whatever. Taking a train to Israel. No, we're going to be delivered by chariots once Yahushua comes back. And again, it's going to be by a great deliverance. And what is that great deliverance going to be by? That's going to be by Yahushua, the Son of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, and who the world ignorantly thinks that is going to save everybody, or save everybody who believes on that for Jesus, which is a complete lie. Only the elect of the nation of Israel, which the elect are already predestined to believe on Yahushua, which is the true name of the Messiah. Only they're going to be delivered. Everybody else, I mean, whether the rest of the Israelites, they're going to perish, and what they're going to come back in the kingdom under the seat of the elect. And all the heathen, either there's going to be a lot of heathen who die, but for the heathen who don't die, they're going to be put into slavery. And that's what's coming. So we don't see any of that happening right now currently. And the scriptures say how the Israelites will rule over all nations, and all nations will be subject onto the real Israelites. And we don't see that right now. Currently, Israel is fighting in what apparently, they've been delivered already to the promised land. So hey, the scriptures completely cut 100% the small hat. It says, Revelation chapter 21:1, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there is no more sea. It says, and I, John, it says a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there's no more sea. Yeah, meaning when it says new heaven and new earth, when you get that word for new within a Greek, is a Greek word kainos, which means refreshed or renewed. It doesn't literally mean the Lord's going to destroy the earth, the whole entire earth, and recreate it from scratch. No, it's just going to be renewed. Once Yahushua comes back, he takes down these other nations and he sets up his people, the Israelites, over all other people, the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos, and of course, those who have been scattered amongst these other nations, the Israelites who have been scattered amongst these other nations, the Israelite foreigners. So it says, verse 2, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Verse 3, and I heard a great voice from out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them, and be their power. Verse 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. See? So what I'm reading right now, it says all tears, no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more. It says neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And all those things that was listed here is being seen, witnessed within, the state of Israel. You're seeing all that right now occurring currently as we speak. So again, the whole entire Bible, man, cuts the small hat. It cuts Esau. Because again, Esau is the same one who's saying that these are what the Amalek are the true people of the Lord, which is a complete lie. And what they created this image, Jesus Christ, which goes back onto Serapis Christus, or Serapis Christus. That's who it goes back to, which is an idol. Again, we can get, as it says in Daniel chapter 7:9. It also says in Revelation chapter 1, 13 through 15. It gives you the description. Also, Daniel chapter 10:6. It gives you the description of the Heavenly Father and His Son, which is again a so-called black man. Skin as of brass burned in a furnace, hair white like wool. All those are the description, or those are the description of a so-called black man. So again, the whole entire Bible cuts what Esau has been lying to the whole world with. So yeah, the real Israelites, once they're delivered, not only is so what? Once the true Israelites are delivered, again, there's going to be great deliverance. Yahushua is going to come back with his holy angels. So meaning everybody is going to see this. Again, the scriptures say how all eyes shall see the return of Yahushua. So Yahushua is going to come back with his army. Again, it's going to be something that the world has never witnessed. And the Lord's only coming back to deliver his people. Well, guess what? The world hasn't. This has not happened yet. Meaning the true Israelites haven't been delivered yet onto the promised land. And not only are we going to get the promised land, we're going to get all nations. We're going to own all the whole entire earth. We're going to own it. Through Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we're going to own it. It says, Revelation chapter 2 and 26, and he that overcometh keepeth my works unto the end. To him will I give power over the nations, which that's going to be ultimately be the elect of the nation of Israel, starting with the 144,000. It says, Revelation chapter 2 and 26, he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end. To him will I give power over the nations. See? So over the nations, showing you that the Lord, again, I mean, this is all throughout the scriptures, that the Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, the Israelites, not the small hats, not Amalek. The Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, the Israelites, not the state of Israel, the nation of Israel, which are the Israelites. It says, verse 27, and it says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. You get that in Psalm chapter 2. So this is what's coming. The Lord is going to set the Israelites, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel, over all other nations, the heathen, Ishmael, Moab, Esau, Elam, Ammon, Ham. Israel will rule over all other nations, man. But right now, you don't see that. You're seeing China, they have their own strength. You're seeing other countries within the Middle East, they have their own strength. So again, you don't see any, but again, everything that the scripture prophesies concerning the blessings that the Israelites will receive in this time. Once Yahushua comes back, he delivers his people. He sets up his people over all the people. What the Israelites, the elect of the nation of Israel, receive those new perfect bodies. And we're gonna have more than what the eye can wish for. And what currently the small hat, again, in what Esau ultimately is living in his blessing, he's ruling with the sword, meaning he's ruling with his military, his military might. That's the strength, that's the sword. And what currently right now he has to do with heaven and finance of the earth, meaning he's ruling over these other nations. He's ruling by a sword. He's stealing by the sword, meaning, again, with his military, the resources of these other nations. That's why he has gotten so rich. This right now is Esau's heaven. That's why he's at the top. But again, this is what's coming. So ultimately, as the scriptures say, 2 Ezra chapter 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The real Israelites, once Esau goes down, Jacob is going to be immediately the next one to rule right after. Because again, Yahushua is coming back to destroy Esau, to completely make desolate his rulership, to take down these other nations, and to set up his people over all other nations. So this was coming. So those people, those small hats over there in the land of Israel, those are not, or what, again, the state of Israel, those are not the true people. The real Israelites are soon to come back. As I'm making this video, it's election day. And we already know very, very soon, all hell is about to break loose. So Lord's will, you be blessed to edify. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakwadash, Brakathum, Shalom.